Part 3 of our DIY mold remediation. This process is not for the faint of heart, and let's just say I wasn't alone during the remediation. After removing all of the ceiling and everything around, I had to go up into the little chimney well between the ceiling and the attic. This room was full of wet insulation and insulation that had fallen from the attic. So I climbed to the top of my ladder and went through that little hole in the ceiling. I will not only have to remove all of the insulation that fell from the attic, but also everything in the walls because it was wet as well. And I don't know if it's good or bad news, but spiders apparently like this insulation, so I was at least going to be removing some of their homes. If you are questioning whether something is moldy or not, just go ahead and be safe and remove it. Some of this insulation didn't appear wet or damaged, but I decided it probably was for the best to remove everything. Plus, I doubt at any point in my life I'm going to be back in the same situation where I can remove it just as easily and have everything I need to do so. I knew it would be best to spend the extra few hours removing all of it, and then once I was done with that room, I came back downstairs and cleaned up all of the ground. I then used my HEPA vac to clean up a lot of the dust and debris, and just think of it as a strong shop vac but with a better filter. I then pulled some of the baseboards, which unsurprisingly had mold under them. I then pulled all of the drywall out, and I'll be HEPA vacuuming all of that dust and debris and cleaning the straight lines later. And remember, just because something is painted and looks good does not mean it's not hiding mold. Paint can hide a lot of problems, and especially mold on the bottom of baseboards. At our first glance, everything looked perfect, but there was honestly quite a bit of mold being concealed by them. And that's the same for walls and other spaces. I cleaned up as much as I could in this room, and now it's time to get under the stairs, so I'm going to be squeezing in there and removing all of this mold as well. We'd love it if you follow us to watch the whole series.